This call is now being recorded.
So, in this chapter, what are we going to learn about? This is a poem, and I have already sent the PDF, the textual PDF, right? I hope you have seen. So, this poem conveys a very strong message about how the world can be a better place to live in if every individual takes responsibility for his own words and actions. Whatever you say, whatever you do, you should be responsible for yourself. You should take the responsibility of whatever you say or whatever you do. You can make a world a better place to live in. Honesty of thoughts and deeds, it touches many hearts. Instead of expecting the world to be wise, every human should focus on gaining wisdom, knowledge, himself, and this would help him to live a meaningful life and also make a difference in the lives of others. I think the mic is on. Ma'am, I think your mic is on. Okay. So, what was I? Yes, you should be kind. You should no random acts of kindness, according to the poet, have a very strong effect. Hence, what is the purpose of the man's existence? Why have we got the life of a human being? God has given us life. Why? The sole purpose, the only purpose of man's existence should be to spread the light of goodness and positivity all around. So, this is about the poem. Did you all understand the introduction?
Yes.
So, see this exercise. This is warm up exercise. What is given? See the boy in the picture. No, who is he? Om Prakash Yadav, age 11, feet. He pulled children out of a burning van. That is what he did. He saved the lives of some children. Can you notice something on his face? What can you see on his face? What can you see? What can you notice on his face? Burn, burnt. So, Om Prakash Yadav, it's written, received severe burns on his face, back, and arms. All these things were burnt. He did not receive proper medical treatment and lost 1 year of school. So, very disheartening thing happened with him. I want someone to read this. Who will read this?
Sir, can I?
Yes,
Can I?
please read it.
On 4th September 2010, Om Prakash Yadav, the son of an Uttar Pradesh farmer, was going to school along with other students in a Maruti van. But all of a sudden, the van caught fire because of short circuit in the gasket. The driver immediately opened his door and fled, but not Om Prakash. He broke open the van door and pulled out the others, caring little about the flames that had spread to his face, back, and arms. He saved 8 children in all for his bravery. He was honored with the Sanjay Chopra Award in 2011. Ask him this question: Will you put your life in a danger once again if caught in a similarly situation every time? Om Prakash says.
Okay. So did you all understand this? What happened with him? Did you all understand? What did happen with him? Who will tell me? What happened with Om Prakash Yadav? If you understood, then tell me. You all understood, no? Or not? Yes. What happened with this boy, Om Prakash Yadav? What did he do? What is the thing that we have to learn from him? I want that answer. What do we learn from him?
उसने दूसरों की मदद की.
Yes, he helped others. So, what do you learn from him?
We can trouble our but we should not trouble others. दूसरों को बचाना चाहिए.
Your voice is not clear, I think.
We
Hello.
should not trouble others.
Okay, that is correct. But here it is it about troubling others? What do you,
उसने खुद की जान खतरे में डाल के दूसरे की जान बचाई.
yes, okay, the same thing. You can speak that in English. Can you?
I try, sir.
Yes. How will you speak that?
Sir. He helps others and trouble himself.
Okay, good. He risked his own life. At the risk of his life, he saved the children, right? And that was the act of bravery. That was his selflessness. Like how we learnt about Hamid, remember? The act of selflessness. The same thing we can see over here. That quality of being selfless, the quality of being brave, risking one's own life is rarely seen. So that is why he got this award, Sanjay Chopra Award in 2011. Now it is uh, when the reporter asked the question, would you put your life in danger once again if similar situation comes up? Then he said, every time I will do the same thing. So here it is asked, see, recall a situation when you made difference in another person's life. If it could be something as simple as helping your friend or little brother or sister who had not been doing so well in studies, share your experience with the class. So have you helped anyone any time, like in the studies, or like just like Om Prakash, or you made even a little difference in that person's life? So can you share with us, any one of you, when you had helped someone and you would like to share now? Will anyone come up?
Yes. Yes.
Tell me. Yes, you want to speak? Go ahead. Do you recall any such situation? I think Vanessa, was she answering? Are you there? Hello. I think someone said yes. Anyone who would like to share? Be quick now. You remember any such incident, any such situation where you helped others, or where you helped one of your cousins or your friends in that difficult situation where they were stuck? Anyone? So should I assume that no one
Sir,
has helped? Yes,
I
please.
think Kokar Mahek was want to say. She
Mahek.
raised her
Okay.
hands.
Yes, Mahek, you can you can share with us. Mahek. Is it a difficult question? Nuvrani Sakina, Bhimani Sania, Rajani Sania, Almas, both the Zainabs. Anyone? Aisha, Ilsha.
सर नो ऐसी कभी सिचुएशन नहीं.
But I'm not asking just like Om Prakash Yadav, but a small act of kindness. Have you had anyone, anytime? Just a small act of kindness. Haven't you given the meal? One, that is also an act of kindness, no? You see the beggars sitting on the road or asking for money, begging, and we provide them. Like we buy something for them from the store and we give them. And we see them eating. That is also an act of kindness. So any such act of kindness,
So, sir,
yes.
one time I was on fourth, I advised that I advised Imani Sakina that you have to do this so you will get rank faster. So she do that and she's getting rank now.
Oh,
I
oh,
know that much only.
gotcha. Okay. So you helped your friend. It means you just taught her the way. You just showed her the direction, and she followed that instructions, and she got rank. She followed that path, the way you suggested her how to study.
Yes. Yeah.
So that is also an act of kindness. You helped your friend, as it is written over here, and finally she improved herself, and she is getting better. She is getting better day by day, right? Good. So this is what you have to do every day. Every day, at least one act of kindness should be done by you. It doesn't matter whatever it is. Either giving a charity to the beggar, helping your friend, helping your parents, your cousins, helping yourself, your teachers. Anyway, one act of kindness should be done. And at night, before you sleep, you should ask yourself, have I done any act of kindness today? Any small act of kindness in a day? Then your day was worth it. Right? So we'll read the poem and we understand that the man is the architect of the life. No architect, they draw the designs of the building, then the building is made. So the man is the architect of the life he leads through his thoughts and actions. We lead our life with our thoughts and actions. So we are the architect of our lives. That is what is the objective of this poem. Now, stanza by stanza, we'll read and we'll understand the poem. Just a second, I will present my screen. Actually, I wanted to open the pictures, like two or three pictures are there that I wanted to open. So just a minute, I'll come back on the screen. I hope my voice is very much clear today and it is not breaking up.
Yes.
Okay. So I'll present the screen now. Who will read the first stanza?
So can I?
Sir, I did.
A minute. All of you asked me together. You two or three girls you asked me together. So if I give chance one by one, don't feel bad. Yes, Mubashira,
Okay.
you can read the first one.
Read the poem that threw light on our real purpose on earth. Would you, do you wish the world were better? Let me tell you what to do. Watch upon your actions. Keep them always straight and true. Rid your mind of selfish motives. Let your thoughts be clean and high. You can make a little Eden of the sphere of
Okay. There are some words which need to be pronounced correctly. And see the stanza I'll read. This poem throws light on our real purpose on the earth. Why do we exist? The sole purpose, as I said, human existence should be to spread light of goodness and positivity all around. Is our now the stanza. Do you wish the world were do you wish the world were better? Let me tell you what to do. A watch upon your actions. Keep them always stay true. Your mind of selfish motives. Let your thoughts be clean and high. Make a little Eden of the sphere you occupy. Now, some words are there which you will know the meanings, then you'll understand better. Eden, what is that? You know who are the first humans who came on the earth, who first lived on the earth?
yes,
Who are
sir.
the who are they?
Adam and Eve.
Yes. So that place, that beautiful place where the first humans lived, Adam and Eve, where they lived, that beautiful place is Eden. It is described in the Bible, like you have the Holy Quran, like that, the Holy Bible, right? In different religions, we have different books. So in that religion, Christianity, and the place where these first humans lived, Adam and Eve, that place is described as Eden. And the sphere you occupy means, sphere means what? The space. We all occupy space on the earth, right? So if you want to make that place around you in your surroundings, if you want to create a little Eden, means you want to create the place like it was in the past when the first human beings lived, Adam and Eve. The place was very beautiful. There was no corruption. There was no cheating. When the first humans arrived on the earth, if you want to make the earth like that, like it was previously, if you want to make that sphere little Eden, then what will you do? So in the first stanza, what is given? That we'll see. Yes, you can read this. Continue. You are reading the first stanza, so read this also. Where did she go?
Sir, I read. Sir, can I read?
So can I
Mubashira.
read?
I think Mubashira read. So let this is the same thing. Let her read.
Yes, sir. The poet said that if we wish the world were a better place to live in, she would tell us what to do. We must keep an eye on all our actions and ensure that they are honest and true. We should rid our mind of all selfish motives, and our thoughts should be not only clean but also noble.
Read everything.
It means that we should not to do anything for our personal gains, and we should not have bad thoughts in our mind, like thoughts of harming others or spoiling someone's reputation or name. We should think about the welfare of others and have only noble thoughts. If we do all these, they- then we can make a small ident in the place we live in. It means that the place we live in will, that we like Eden, the garden in which Adam and Eve first
And
lived. In short, the poet says that we can make the world we live in a better place if our actions are straight and true. Our mind is free of all selfish motives, and our thoughts are clear and high.
hmm. So in the first stanza, the poet has said this, that if you want that world should be a better place to live in, she would tell us what to do. See, what does the poet tell us? That we must keep an eye on all our actions. We should see what we should have, like CCTV cameras are there, so we should have that cameras. We should keep that cameras for ourselves. We should have watch upon our actions, what we are doing every day. We should be honest and we should be truthful in whatever we do every day. And we should rid our minds of selfish motives. We should not be selfish at all. We should think about others too. And our thoughts should not only be clean but also noble, means courageous. It should be it should be beneficial for others also. And it means that we should not do anything for our personal gains. Not don't only think about your personal profit. We should not have bad thoughts in our mind, like if you want to harm others or you want to spoil someone's name or reputation. Never think about all these things. Keep that thoughts away. And we should think about welfare of others. We should think that how we can help others with our noble thoughts. If we do all this, we can make a small Eden in the place we live in. Where do we live? We live on earth. Whose mic is on? We can make,
Fatima.
please, Fatima, switch off your mic. The place where we live in, that is our planet Earth, we can make that a small Eden. It means that the place we live in, it will be like Eden, the garden in which Adam and Eve first lived. We can make our earth like the garden where Adam and Eve lived first. In short, the poet says that we can make the world we live in a better place if our actions are always straight and true. Our actions should be straight and it should be true. Never cheat anyone. Never lie to anyone. Our mind is free of all the selfish motives. Your mind should not have the thoughts of being selfish all the time. You think about how the things will be beneficial to you. So just keep that selfish thoughts away. And our thoughts should be clean and high. Means never think bad about anyone. Always think good at how you can be helpful to someone, even if the person is not even if the person is not helped you any time in the past, but you should always be helpful without expecting anything in return. Just help others, because no one is seeing, but that one is observing everything from the sky. Aisha, read this.
Sir,
Second.
can I read? Okay,
uh,
sir.
one second. Who asked?
Sir, I am Zainab Pujani.
Okay, Zainab. Yes. So, Aisha, you read the third stanza, right?
Okay, sir.
Yes, Zainab.
Do you wish the world were wiser? Well, suppose you must start.
Are you ready?
By 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 accumulating wisdom
Accumulating
in accumulating
wisdom.
wisdom.
Why are you not reading? Hello? Hello? Are you reading? Is she reading or not?
Yes, sir, she's reading, but she don't know spelling. Scrap.
But I can help you. You can ask me. No problem. Don't worry about it. Continue reading.
He left.
Okay, Aisha, read.
Do you wish the world were wise? Well, suppose you make a start by accumulating wisdom in the scrapbook of your heart. Do not waste one page on live
Folly.
to fully, the folly,
Folly.
folly, live to learn, and learn to live if you want
Leave,
to
leave,
give,
leave. Live थोड़ी है, leave है.
live to learn, and learn to live if you want to give knowledge, you must get it if you give.
Air.
ERE. What is as you give?
Meaning is given. See, air, that is old word meaning before. Old English word. Meaning is before. Before you give someone knowledge, you should have knowledge yourself. Then only you can give knowledge to others, no? Right?
Yes.
Before I teach you, I should know myself. Then only I can teach you. That is what is said over there. You know what is scrapbook? Girls should know. Know what is scrapbook? Many of you might have made the scrapbooks, haven't you?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So, it is like an album, diary, a book with the empty pages on which you can stick things such as pictures or newspaper articles in order to keep them. Right?
Yes.
Has anyone made?
Yes,
Like
sir.
this?
Sir, your voice was not coming.
Okay. So, what is this then? Is my voice clear
Yes,
about
sir.
others? Tell me, please. Okay. Thank you. Yes, Aisha. Read. Continue. Read quickly now.
वापिस वही रीड करूँ अच्छा Okay,
No, this is
explanation.
explanation.
In the second stanza, the poet tells us that we can make the world wiser if we want. We should begin by gathering wisdom in our heart, which is like scrapbook. Not a single page of the scrapbook must be wasted on foolishness. We should live only to learn and learn how to live. If we wish to give knowledge to our fellow beings, we must first obtain it. In short, the poet says that if you want the world to become a wiser place, we should first learn to be wise and acquire knowledge before we can share it with our fellow beings. We should not waste our knowledge by doing foolish things.
Okay. So, did you understand?
Yes,
Sir.
Okay. So, it is said over here in short, second stanza, that poet says that if we want the world to become wiser, you know what is wiser? Knowledgeable, educated, wise person knows what is right and what is wrong based on his experiences, and he will make a sensible choice. So if you make a sensible choice, you are called a wise person. You can be called a wise person. So if you want that whole world should become wiser, then what will you do? You should first be wise yourself. No, Gandhiji, I think Gandhiji had said, be the change you want to see in the world. So first, you have to be wise. Then you can expect the world to be wiser. And you should acquire knowledge yourself. If you are sharing knowledge with others, if you are giving advices, piece of advice you give to someone that you should do this and you should not do that, first you should follow that yourself. You should have the knowledge yourself. Then only you can share the knowledge with your friends and family. So we should not waste our knowledge by doing foolish things. You have got brains, you are using it, but never misuse it. Never waste a single day. Never do something foolish when you know that that thing is not going to benefit you in the future. Why are you wasting your time? So, what is said over here that the heart is compared with a scrapbook. In the scrapbook of your heart means in the heart, you know each and everything is stored in your heart. So, in that scrapbook of the heart, where everything is stored, where all the past memories are stored, in that past memories, even one page should not be wasted on foolishness. Means the poet says that don't even waste a single day in doing something which is not going to benefit you or anyone else. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And one more thing, very good thing she has said over here. We should live only to learn. Why do we live? Why do we exist? Every day we should learn something new. Every day we should do something which is an act of kindness. And every day you should learn something because because we live to learn, and we should learn how to live the life. Most of us, we don't know how to live the life. We just know follow our routine. Do we do anything new every day? Sometimes we do something new, but what if we do something new every day? You'll feel very satisfied, very contented. So do something new every day, learn something new every day, and help someone every day as much as you can. Got it? Yes, we'll read the third stanza very quickly. I want someone name, name.
Sailab Rupani. Can I?
Okay, wait, Rupani, for now you read it, and others I'll give the chance.
Sir, can I read?
Right now, Rupani, she's reading.
Can I start?
Yes.
Do you wish the world were happy? Then remember day by day just to scatter seeds of kindness as you pass along the way. For the prayers of many may be oft times traced to one, as the hand that plants an acorn shelters armies from the sun.
Armies.
Armies from the sun.
So see, what is acorn? This is acorn, the nut of an oak tree. Have you seen oak tree? Have you? Oak tree. It gives shelter to many. But how did it become a big tree? First the seeds were planted and came a plant. The tree did not directly just become a huge tree. The seeds were planted, no, initially. Understood? Then it became a big tree over the years, or not? Yes. So what is
Yes.
said over here? She gives example that someone who has planted the seeds of an acorn, has now become an oak tree, which is providing shelter to many people. So what is said over here that we will understand? Hmm, yes, read it, Lupani.
Okay. Explanation. Finally, if we wish the world were happier, we must remember to do little acts of kindness each day as we move forward on our paths in the journey of of life. Very often, the source of the good things we enjoy can be one person. A single person effort can make a big difference. As an example, the poet says that the hand that plants an acorn is responsible for growing a strong oak tree, which can give shelter to Hermes from the scorching heat of the sun. In, the, in short, the poet says that if we want to make this world a happier place, we should be kind in our action as our little acts of kindness can make many people happy and spread joy all around us.
Hmm. So did you understand? It's very
Yes.
easy.
Yes,
Still, I will
sir.
tell you. Hmm. Finally, in the third stanza, what has she said? Because the name is Ella Wilcox, uh, lady. Finally, if we wish the world were happier, that is the last question. Do you wish the world were happy? Yes, of course. So if you wish the world were happier, we must remember to do little acts of kindness every day. As I just told you, from today, I will not ask you, but you will ask yourselves at night when you sleep that did I help anyone? Did I do any small act of kindness? Any small act of kindness, even feeding the animals, just the street dogs, cat, you provide some milk, give some milk. That is also an act of kindness. Any small act of kindness, anything. And you can share with me if you wish to every day that what did you do. So that you have to do every day as we move forward on our paths in the journey of life. Everyone, we are rushing in our lives every day. We don't have time. We have lots of work. We are very much busy. But take out some time for this from while you are moving forward on the journey of your life. Very often, the source of the good things we enjoy can be one person. A single person's effort can make a big difference, right? You will start this. You will plant a seed. You will plant seed, and finally it will become a big tree over many years. Then that tree will give benefits to the people living there. So just planting a seed by one person can give benefits to the people around him. So one person can make a big difference. It's not that you are alone. If you will start this, the others will follow. So, as an example, the poet says that the hand that plants an acorn is responsible for growing an oak tree, right? The seed is planted and it becomes an oak tree finally, and it gives shelter to the soldiers from the scorching heat of the sun, unrelenting heat of the sun. So, that was planted by one person and it became a big oak tree. Now, it is giving benefits to many. So, in short, the poet says that if we want to make the world a happier place, we should be kind in our actions. Always be polite, be helpful, as our little acts of kindness can make many people happy and spread joy all around us. That is what you have to do. Is there any doubt?
No, sir.
Any questions?
No, sir.
Okay. So, you will be completing this poem in your fair book. You have to read this poem. I already sent the PDF and will be sending the notes today. Is that clear?
Okay.
Sir.
Make sure you complete the fair book.